Can you tell us who you've been working with and a little bit about their business idea?
Okay. In the last 2 months, I've been working with a new startup company called Scribblink, and Scribblink is run by a consultant, a script writing consultant called Nadia Gaspar.
Yes, I've been working with Bill Blass and Boriana Nuzumno. Bill is a professional salesman, over 20 years experience. Boriana's got a back support product company which she's recently launched.
Well, I've been working with a gentleman called Dean Vale, and he came to us just under 6 months ago with an idea about doing graphic designs and web designs.
I've been working with several clients since the DWP program started, and specifically with Charlotte. She basically we help her to set up her business as a chef and catering services.
Nana Ramia, she's a beauty therapist, and she came to me about 4 months ago with the idea of setting up her own beauty therapy treatment and basically operating a mobile service for her clients.
Basically, Victor's going to be opening his own market stall at Chapel Market. He's also got a slot at Vauxhall Market, and he's going to be selling sporting goods, mainly trainers.
I've been working with Michelle for the last sort of 9 months really, and her business is she's events management. She's done 8 years of it previous and suddenly decided, well, I can do it for myself instead of somebody else. And we've guided her along into employment, and her enthusiasm is the key to everything. She's just fantastic.
Can you tell us what characteristics you think are important for someone who's to be successful when they're self-employed?
Well, I think it's twofold. I think some people come onto the programme and they lack confidence, and I think through the support they get, it can bring out, let them know the hidden skills that they don't necessarily know that they already have. And also it's drive as well. When they see that, an idea they have, they can really make into a reality, and how, overcoming the barriers such as registering the business. Once they see that it's not unattainable, then, a lot of the time it gives them the drive to succeed.
It's not just about the skill that they're looking to sell. So if they're very good at carpentry, for example, it's not just about that, it's how they get on with people. So have they had any experience of customer service? Do they know how to speak to somebody on the telephone? How to answer the phone? What details they're going to take? It's what they've done previously that does have an impact on what they do themselves.
But you have to believe in the product. It's no good if you're half-hearted with it. You really have to believe in what your idea, your business idea. You have to believe in that. That's the most important. Everything else will fall into place.
Do you think there are any unique attributes that someone who's been unemployed might have that can give them more chance of success?
Well, unemployment is a bit of a double-edged sword, isn't it, really? It can take you one way or the other. You can become a little bit complacent, a little bit dependent. But to other people, including Nadia, it's actually given her that drive and that determination. She wants to move as far away from unemployment as possible.
What's the best part for you about working with people, taking that journey from unemployment to being self-employed?
I think it's watching the changes that occur in the individual from the minute they walk in, a little bit pensive to start with, asking some, questions that would lead to follow-up questions that will open up their mind as to what they want to do.
The best part for me is to actually see the results. The results once they are up and running, specifically for people that they have come from the initial stage, which is with no business skills, but determined to succeed. And that basically, when I see them, they're up and running, yes, that's what makes me feel happy about them.
What's the most interesting business idea you've come across?
Oh, wow. The most bizarre one I've come across recently is a company that buys carbon credits on your behalf for a fee. They're not doing anything with them other than retiring them, and it's an actual company called Carbon Retirement, and they're doing okay.
I think the most recent one I've had was somebody selling shellfish in pubs, which, as far as I was concerned, was one that had gone out of business many, many years ago. I haven't seen that in a long time, but it went down an absolute storm. Everybody loved it.
Could you give us one key piece of advice for someone looking to become self-employed?
One key bit of advice would be that they really research their business idea. They really, carry out a lot of research into their competition, their markets, and really, do the groundwork first. And obviously, one of the most important things I always say to clients is make sure you do your business plan. Once you've done your research, put together your business plan, and that will hopefully guide you along the right pathway.
Is never give up. Believe in what you want to do. Seek out advice, and above all else, maintain your confidence levels and be positive.
Basically, do your research, write a formidable business plan, and then come to ourselves or one of the other providers in London and get the right support. Make your dream a reality.
Self-employment to me is a way of finding out a little bit more about who you are and what you can do, and it's something that I think the vast majority of people should at least think about, but actually making it doesn't necessarily mean a winner or failure, or a loser or a failure. You could actually learn and actually still prosper even if the business doesn't do what you want it to do. So it's an experience that I think a lot of people who are trying to make things happen and want to actually learn about themselves should try.